editing the podcast with my feet. That's a hard task.
If there's one thing I know about Techie, he knows how to
Got
maneuver.
to say in a
Hard glass.
silver.
He can maneuver through
Flask.
the manure.
I can't.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in this storm, and it's a shed storm, and it's a shed show. It's a shit show.
The shed storm in the shed show.
And
I
you're
was
full of
maneuvering
In the
bullshit.
shed hole. Full of bullshit. Dude, yo.
It's like a China in the shed shop.
Yo, I put this whole podcast
Listen
on
up.
Shed, dude.
On shed?
Big Shed.
Big Shed. Shout out. You're rocking with the ShedCast as always. The space. ShedCast, as it should be.
The ShedCast. Brought to you by Alien Entourage and the Riverside culture.
And he kicked him, mummy style.
Is that
He,
what
fought,
happened?
What
yo,
if-
he faced The Rock as a scorpion, half
True.
god, dude, and beat him.
True.
Doesn't get more scary than that.
True.
Imagine The Rock came at you with a lower half of a scorpion.
And you were a frog?
Well, then you're fucked.
Brendan Fraser admits that he's never seen an erect penis.
What?
Huh.
Where does it say that?
There's this bird looking me in the eye, the boner.
He's doing stand-up.
Can't talk about it. I'm lying down. I've never seen an erect penis. Okay. Save it for the after party.
He's doing stand-up.
Is that Seth Meyers?
That's what I thought.
That's the original Seth Meyers. That's Seth Oscar Meyers. Abalone.
Mummies never die, you fucking idiot. Yeah, pause
They're
it.
already dead.
Yeah, alright, I'm done with this.
Yeah, fucking.
Yo,
I don't
Also,
even,
he was the fucking caveman in
Yes.
fucking Encino Man. That's why he's a legend.
Yeah, but he's
Pauly
also
Shore.
a legend because he was George of the Jungle.
Yeah, but have you ever seen
Yo,
Jungle
what
2
was
Jungle?
that fucking movie? Was that the movie with the kid?
Yeah.
Jungle
with
to
Tim
Jungle.
Allen.
I was just gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Of course,
we were talking about
asked
Tim
me
Allen.
about
What's
Jungle
it called?
movies.
I'm sorry, dude.
Jungle 2
I'm sorry.
Jungle. No, I mean about Disney
Jungle
movies,
to
I should
Jungle.
say.
And
I
he had
know.
a pet spider.
Yeah, yeah, the
Yes,
tarantula.
and he would shoot.
what's
What was his
name?
name? What the fuck was his name?
Oh,
Littlefoot.
No, Little Hoof. No, that's the episode. Go
Loincloth.
check it out.
What's
Sir-
the, it's
Sirloin.
the kid from Tool Time Taylor.
Yeah.
Was it the same kid?
What's his name? Michael Thomas Taylor?
They
Michael
double
Taylor
recruited
Thomas?
him.
No way. It is. It's the son.
What the fuck was what was his
Isn't
name?
it,
though?
dude? That's
wasn't
hilarious.
it like it wasn't Mowgli? What the fuck was it?
That's the Jungle Book.
Yeah. Jungle Book, the Jungle Book.
Oh shit! Wait, yo, is that
No,
really?
It's not. It's not.
That would be some shit.
It's Sam Huntington.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Wait, what was his name in the movie?
Look, you know this guy. He's a stand-up comedian. He's just like
Fucking
Not
Mark
Tahiti.
Norman. Mark Norman, dude. Yo.
Seinfeld loves me.
I am Sam Huntington.
yeah, Tim Allen really.
Yeah, I'm
That's
happened
Marty
to Tim
Short.
Allen?
dude, that's a legend, dude. Don't ever mix up two legends.
Yo,
Martin
what's
Short
his name
is
in the movie? Mimi Skew. That's his
Mimi
name.
Siku.
Mimi
Mimi
Siku.
Siku?
That's right.
Oh, we could have called Ken Garray. He knows.
Yeah, that's right.
He would immediately know.
Dude, we got a phone in Can't get right for sure.
Oh, you know Joe Beth Williams?
Yeah, what about her? What about
Joe
Joe Beth?
Beth.
I know Joe Beth,
Yeah, that's one word. That's
and
kind
I
of
know her
crazy.
sister
You
Joanne
know, she's from Poltergeist.
That's kind of crazy.
and
You know
Joe
what
Marie,
Poltergeist was based on?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
and Joe Stephanie.
Tell me then.
Oh,
So it's based on House
ahead.
built on
Carol
Indian
Ann.
burial grounds.
What
Who?
is it?
Is
Sister.
What is
Carol
that?
Ann.
Is that her
Yo,
name?
I'm Caroline's brother.
Carol Ann. That's Jadakiss.
There you go.
It's Carol Ann.
Carol Ann's brother.
No, seriously, you never seen
Yeah,
it?
they're built on
Poltergeist
it
was
was
ba-
built
you
on
know,
Indian burial ground.
The
The house was.
No.
That's a.
Well, yeah, that's
Pet
where it comes from.
Cemetery.
But I'm saying, do you know where
movie.
the idea comes from?
Oh,
Who
no.
wrote that? Stephen King?
That's
That
Pet
makes sense.
Cemetery. Poltergeist.
Who wrote Poltergeist?
Michael J. Fox. Because it was a shaky premise.
It was all scribbled.
I don't know. I think the premise is pretty solid.
Who did Poltergeist?
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg. All right. Yo, so it was based on in Denver,
Actually,
Colorado.
the director is Toby Hooper.
That's who I meant to
Oh,
say.
good old Tobe.
Texas Chainsaw.
Wasn't he
Poltergeist.
Spider-Man? Fucking
No, it's
No, that was
not.
Mark
It's
McGuire.
actually, you're thinking of Kim Henkel.
Ah,
Damn,
Yo,
look at that
Look, he
mug.
went to jail.
Yeah, he went to jail.
Hell
Look at
yeah.
his-
that's the fucking photo we're about to use.
Kim Henkel.
Kim Hengel. I only know one other guy named Kim. He's my boy's dad, and every time he used to go, "Yo, what's up?" He'd go, "My thing."
Really? That's gross. All right, Mr. Kim. Mr. Lady.
Yo, but what the fuck was I just saying?
About the fucking thing with the
thanks.
hooper.
Now with the hooper. Tech, come on, bring me back.
Oh,
Hit back.
Poltergeist's real premise.
Oh, was in Denver, Colorado. They fucking they were building the city center, and they wanted to use this plot of land that was an Indian burial ground, or not an Indian burial ground. Actually, it was a fucking I don't know if you would say colonial, because Colorado wasn't really colonial times, but it was an early American burial
the
ground.
wagon and
Yeah, it was an early
the
American.
Western settlers.
It was a
kinda.
settlers fucking burial ground, and so they bought another plot of land, and they planned out the whole thing, how to move all the bodies and then re-bury them in this other spot. So the city of Denver subcontracted it to this gentleman who was supposed to take like care of all those business, like that entire business of moving all the bodies, and he bid them a certain amount because he charged them per, what was it? He charged them per body, but he had to take the money and buy like the coffins and stuff. So he saved money by buying children's coffins. And what he did is he took like the bodies that they excavated, and they took like all the heads and just put them in one box, and all the legs and just put them in one box, all these little kids' coffins, and then to save money, and then buried them all in this other spot. And so they built the city center over it, and there's reports to this day of spirits that like walk around and like fuck with people and shit like that, like in the nighttime and stuff like that, because it was built on top of this disturbed burial site. And then that's where the fucking story of Poltergeist came from.
Yeah, so it's completely made up.
No, it's actually.
I'm saying like that movie is not based on like a true house or something like that.
No, but you know that there's a fucking house in Bridgeport. This is a fucking fact. Tech, you definitely gotta tech me out on this. There's a house in Bridgeport that was the site of a poltergeist, and it was recorded by it was recorded as a earthquake, an isolated earthquake that only happened at one house.
Really?
You know, the craziest shit is all of the witnesses are firemen and policemen. All of the fucking witnesses are firemen and policemen, because they showed up at a house. They got a call that fucking some crazy shit was happening at this house, and they showed up, and there was furniture fucking sliding across the floors and shit flying out of the cabinets and off the shelves and stuff like that. And they all wrote statements saying that they saw this shit, and the city didn't know how to fucking how to call it, so they just said it was an isolated earthquake that just happened at one house.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So why do you Google the craziest shit?
Tags.
You
Connecticut is known though for having
Yo,
haunted shit.
have you ever seen that show? It was on Discovery Channel back in the day. It was like something like haunted stories or something. You
definitely.
remember
I
what I'm
watched that.
talking
Hell
about?
yeah.
What was the name of that shit?
I don't remember the name,
It
but I
was-
watched that shit
yeah,
before.
it was like always like just on repeat,
Yeah,
like
I
haunted
remember
stories
that
and shit.
shit.
And I remember I watched one where this kid fell into a well, and he apparently came in contact with this portal to hell, and he got possessed by like fucking 16 demons. And these people came over and did a fucking exorcism on him and shit, and there was like a whole poltergeist, and it was this crazy fucking thing. All happened in Brookfield.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And apparently the well is still there, and it's a fucking portal to hell, like in this person's backyard in Brookfield. And like the Warren couple, do you know them? They're like that old couple that they're paranormal investigators, like ghost
I'm not
hunters.
sure, man.
They were this old ass couple. They lived in fucking like Monroe.
Really?
Yeah, and they had an office or something in Brookfield, maybe, I think. But they were the ones that traveled all over like the country to visit this shit. Like all those movies that have paranormal activities and shit, you'll see like a bunch of them. They're like, they have people play the Warren couple. It's like a guy and his wife. This old
Yeah,
couple.
that's crazy.
And
They have those
they're from out
movies.
here.
They have the movie, The Haunting,
The Haunting in Connecticut happened in Southington.
Yeah. A lot of bugged out haunted shit here.
You know about the Remington house or whatever?
Speaking of Remington, we're out of cognac. Where's the Douce from last week? Is that finished?
I think there's a little bit left.
There's a
I don't even know
smidge.
where it would be.
It was up by the fucking Zoom. Yo, Justin, get the fuck out of the camera view.
I could do that. All I want.
Aren't you? You're supposed to get scolded so you fall. Everyone listen to the fucking. What do they call that shit? SDMR?
ASMR.
ASMR. You were thinking the same thing I was, right?
No,
You said
Yeah.
asthma, right?
No, I was just saying that.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let's do a asthma.
I thought you were going to say do an ad read.
Hold on, ready?
Get out of here.
What you're about to listen to is me pouring some
It's him
fine
taking all
French
the Douce?
cognac into my cup. I'm gonna pour it back in so I can share it with my friends. But just so you could hear it, I'm gonna pour it right now. It sounds like you're pissing with a swollen prostate. Now
I
I'm
have to
gonna
pour it
attempt
back
to
in.
pour it back into the bottle.
Yes.
Let's not do that. Tech.
I'm good.
Okay, you're gonna fucking make a comment about me taking all the Douce, and then you're gonna fucking say I'm good.
It was
He didn't want any to
half-handed.
begin with.
It was haphazardly. Haphazardly.
You're haphazardly.
You're fucking
Just give me the fucking money, Jimmy. I'm not gonna ask you again.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the ShedCast. This podcast is brought to you by Keisha Sweets, where you can get the most delicious and decadent custom confections for any occasion. That's Keisha Sweets. KEYSHLA SWEETS on Instagram. And Clara Vita, a vegan third-party tested water-soluble CBD blend that is both effective and enjoyable to drink. You can visit their website now at www.claravita.com and enter the discount code SHED10. That's SHED10 for 10% off your next purchase. And also, don't forget to check out my boy Mike Nice's debut single, Down, out now on all streaming platforms.
I mean, I've been to most of the islands. Puerto Rico, Dominican, Bahamas. So I got to get to Cuba.
Tech, have you ever left the
I
U.S.?
got to get to Jamaica.
What?
Have you ever left the
No,
good old
never.
USA?
And then maybe the Arubas
Me
and
neither,
all
dude.
those
Cuba?
St. Thomases and stuff. Yeah. But I definitely
Yeah.
want to do Cuba, and I definitely want to do Jamaica probably first. Because I don't know how hard it is to get to Cuba.
So my grandpa used to say Cuba,
Cuba.
Cuba,
The Cubanos.
the blunts, Cuban
They
blunts.
say that they're rolled on virgin legs. Did you know that? Hand rolled on virgin legs.
Big up the whole cigar massive.
That's right.
Where's the fucking farthest you've ever been?
Cali.
That's far.
Yeah, dude, that's
I've
pretty
never
sick.
been. That's farther than I've ever been.
Yeah, I've never been to Cali.
I only was there for 3 days though.
Why?
Want to go see somebody? I stopped in Texas though.
Somebody about a thing?
I stopped in Texas though.
For
On a
how many
layover.
days? Really?
Yeah. It was the only time I've ever been like. I've been all up
Where
and
in
down to
Texas?
Dallas, or
Dallas,
something
yeah.
like that. I don't remember what it was.
Dallas,
I just
yeah.
I was there for like an hour. I had like a sandwich. Got on the flight and went
Nice.
to
Where in Cali, LA?
it was the Humboldt County, Green Triangle.
Fire.
Green Triangle. That shit
Yeah.
was dope as fuck. But
Did
I
your
didn't go there
bags
long.
make it back?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Good shit.
And the bag that I shoved in my ass made it back safely.
And your thyrax, fucking.
Your
I
thyrax?
don't know.
And my
your
thyroids.
Fucking thorax?
His thorax.
That's where I shoot the roids in my thigh.
I got the lorax and the thorax.
Thyroid.
I keep the lower axe in my thorax.
Big thyroid.
Big thyroid. Yo,
It's not
Uh.
bad.
it's thyroid.
Thyroid and the steroids. And
Mhm.
And if you ain't Riverside,
it's just steroids.
Just a bunch of audio.
It's not.
it's white noise.
It's I know. It's not good. I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing my mind.
Avoid the noid. You know what that is?
Yeah, the noid,
The
dude.
noid from like the pizza commercials.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Domino's. I don't remember. Pizza
I
Hut.
remember no
No,
whammies,
wasn't
no
the
whammies.
noid a fucking cartoon?
Yeah, it was like in a pizza commercial or something like that.
Inspector
No, I thought it was a fucking cartoon.
Invader Zim.
No. You're thinking of Gurr.
Gurr was the fucking his boy.
Yeah. No, the Noid was a fucking cartoon. I don't think it was just a fucking pizza commercial. I think they just used that in Family Guy where he fucking takes his shit.
Look,
Avoid
the Noid is an
Oh,
advertising
it was a
for
Domino's commercial.
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Clad in red, skin-tight, rabbit-eared bodysuit. That sounds like
Yeah,
Mikey.
it's a little rough.
with a black N inscribed with a white circle on his chest.
The Noid.
The Noid was a physical manifestation of all the challenges inherent of getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less.
Is there any news with Domino's and the coronavirus? Because I was thinking about Pos getting some Domino's. How you guys feeling about that? I'm pretty hungry. We gotta smoke another
How
fucking
dare you put it
blunt.
in there?
It was there, and I play a lot of Doms.
Play a lot of Keno.
I've been playing Keno.
Keno.
It's been
Why'd I say
making-
Keno? Keno.
I've been playing Keno. It's been stressing me out, making me bald, no chemo.
Mm.
That was good.
My favorite show is 911 Reno.
And
And
my favorite
I just
game.
found out today the
Mhm.
actual use of your spleno.
neutrinos.
Wow.
Neutrinos?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Making
What
girls
about,
bedrock. Call me Dino.
Billy Bob Thornton's sister. What's her name?
Billy Bob Thornton's sister, Blueberry Thorn Blisters.
What's the was that Riff Raff? What's the girl from
Playing naked nude twister.
who?
Naked and nude.
Naked
Lindsay
nude
Lohan.
twister.
Lindsay Lohan's
about it.
movie where they switch
Parent
bodies.
Trap, dude.
They
Come
call
on,
me
we
Who's
the
the
gotta
mom?
do
crazy dude,
Who's the
mister.
mom?
The Parent Trap.
Who's the mom from Parent Trap?
Oh, Lindsay Lohan's mom.
Yeah, Billy
Parent
Bob
Trap.
Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton's the
Billy
mom.
Ray Thornton. It's something like that.
Billy Ray Thornton. Billy Ray
I thought I was
Cyrus.
losing it. Billy Ray Thornton, like Billy Ray Cyrus, but Billy
What's
Bob
his name?
The
Thornton.
Warriors killed Cyrus.
Come out and play.
Maybe it wasn't. Oh,
Yo,
Freaky
that-
Friday. My bad. Freaky Friday.
You're thinking of
No, they
fucking
do switch bodies.
Jamie Lee
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
Curtis
No,
from Halloween.
If you said they switch bodies, you were right.
Yeah.
But if you said they switch places, then it was Parent Trap. You're gonna run that back. It's
Alright.
Yeah.
So it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
okay.
She's
And
got a lot to do.
And Jamie Lee Fox.
Who the fuck is Jamie Lee?
Michael-
Shut up.
Michael J. Curtis.
Michael J.
So Jamie Lee Curtis has a lot
Michael
to
J.
do with
Jordan.
your gut biome.
Jamie Lee Curtis
What?
does?
Yeah.
How?
Okay.
'Cause
Elaborate.
Once I put this together, you guys are gonna be like, all right.
7
You
degrees
guys
of,
are gonna be like,
6 degrees of separation.
all right. 6 degrees, huh? Celsius.
6 degrees minus a half.
Do you know how to?
Carry
Do you
the
know how to
one.
convert
Yeah.
Celsius to Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
What is it?
I go 32 to 0 and then add or minus the rest of it. Oh, that's my man's.
I think you're supposed to multiply it times 9.
That's the guy from
and
The
then
Office's
minus
brother.
32. Add 32.
First of all, this is not even Jamie
That's
Lee
Jason
Curtis.
Sudeikis.
This is
And
Mad TV.
That's one. That's
I mean,
SNL.
SNL.
That's Jason Sudeikis, and that's fucking
Oh,
Jamie Lee
Ellen.
Curtis.
nah, motherfucking
Tina Fey.
Bridesmaids.
Oh, Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig. Wearing
How
a
do you
wig.
know Kristen Wiig? You
'Cause
don't
I
know
just looked
anyone's
down there.
name. Oh, okay.
Kristen
That's what to
Wiig.
say.
Kristen Wiig's
That's what
fucking
to say.
hilarious, bro.
Yeah, but you don't know anybody. You just come up with Kristen Wiig.
You guys ever seen MacGruber? With
MacGyver, you mean?
no MacGruber with Will Forte.
Matt Forte?
Jesus,
Will
I knew he was
Forte.
gonna say it.
Oh, we talked about this last podcast. Because you went Matt Forte, the running back.
I know MacGoobers.
Look, there's your gut biome right there.
There she is. But you know MacGoobers.
Activia.
Yo,
Oh,
Google
man.
MacGoobers.
Good fucking move.
Goobers?
MacGoobers.
The fuck is
It's
McGoobers?
a place.
They used to call my ancestors that back in New York.
McGiggles is my name. I am an Irish frog.
You put a C. I think it's
Oh,
M.
MacGruber?
I think
That's
it's
the movie.
No, I
that
think
movie
it's
is
M.A.
great.
MacGoobers.
Mac Goober.
Not Mac. There's no Mac.
No, it's MacGoober. Did you mean
What?
MacGoobers.
an adoptable dog? MacGoober. That's
Not
the
Mac. No
Yo,
C.
it's not Scottish. It's Irish. Yo,
It's Italian.
MacGoober.
MacGoobers.
MacGoober was the,
Magoobies. It's a comedy club.
Oh, wait, I
MacGoober,
remember.
MacGoober was the
We
fucking
talked about
pit
this
bull
in the
that was
podcast.
rolling with the coyotes.
Yeah, imagine his name MacGoober.
We talked about this
Yeah,
in a podcast before.
Magooby's Joke House.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
In
No, we
Maryland.
didn't. Not on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, on this podcast.
No,
I'm
No,
telling
you
we
you.
didn't.
did
You,
it.
you're
We
cheating
talk about
on
a
this
lot of stuff.
podcast.
No, we talk about a lot of stuff. We should start cheating on this podcast and get Mike Nice in the shed again. Coming soon.
And
Peel your ears.
Shed Talk with Tech 8.
Yeah.
The food we ordered, was, the fried shrimp and fries, was horrible. At
And
Magooby's.
fucking
I never had Domino's.
Doug
fried shrimp.
Stanhope's gonna be there
When?
tonight, right now. He already went
There.
3 hours ago. Nick
If-
DiPaolo tomorrow.
If Jess Blaze and fucking Tech had a podcast, what would they call it?
Dumbasses. Two asses
On a donkey.
squared.
One cup.
Dumb
that's,
squared.
That's two asses squared. Doesn't make sense.
To you?
That's
4 asses.
8.
There you go. Two asses squared.
Is 8.
8 cheeks, but not. It's
That's
4
8
asses.
cheeks.
No,
but
it's
it's
16
4
cheeks. 8 asses, 16
No,
cheeks.
because 2 times
Two asses
Squared is
squared.
4.
Two
It's 4.
squared is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not 8. How the
Two
fuck
asses. Asses squared is. Fuck you. It's cubed.
Fuck
Dude, that's 2 times now. I got him the other day. What did I get you with earlier?
Yo.
Nothing good.
When you're
probably.
doing
No,
math,
it was great,
when you're doing
remember?
math with somebody and they're just
No.
like, fuck you.
That's the best shit.
Look at Poops Magoober.
Poops,
Yo,
Magoober,
math
fuck
brings
outta
the
here.
fucking
Yo,
fuck
yeah,
yous
yeah,
out of
yeah,
people.
like, yo, let's do math. Fuck you, dude.
Fuck. How many asses is that? Fuck
Fuck
you,
you,
dude.
dude.
Fuck
I'm
you.
fucking doing that
I'm
shit,
fucking
dude.
going home.
Dude, because that's what everyone wanted to tell their math teacher in high school. When they would be like, you know, what's the fucking cosine?
Yo, what's the square root of ass?
Was
Fuck you.
man, fuck you, man.
When am I gonna use this in the real world?
That's
See?
the only math
Here
Just
I
Blaze
am
can
on a
do.
podcast.
You are in the real world.
That's
Not
the-
knowing
in
the
the
fucking.
shed.
No.
On a fucking podcast.
Is
Nah.
that the only math that Justin can do? Ass math.
Ass,
He loves butts so
He knows
much.
square roots pretty well.
He loves.
Square root canals.
He needs a couple.
Justin loves butt so much.
He needs a couple of square root canals. What's the square root of your headache?
Why you say Justin loves butt?
Oh, because he just loves talking about man butt.
Man butt, specifically?
Specifically man butt.
Yo, because that's mad funny. Because I was gonna say
Beachly.
Mikey's got mad butt bars, not man butt, but
I
just
got
butt in
butt
general.
bars?
You got butt bars,
What are they?
like
Hustling with girls who got
Circle
dope
t-
in they butt.
fucking dope and they cunt, bro.
Ooh,
That's
you
not
can't
butt.
say that.
I just did.
That's
See
your
you
back-
next- See you
that's your
next
front butt.
Tuesday.
That's your front
That's
butt.
your front
Butt. Your back pussy.
Yeah.
that's the OG puss.
No, but he said my
A cunt
circle,
could just be an
my,
asshole.
my circle tight like a butthole.
I do say that.
He also says
It gets nipped in the butt.
I do
that's
say
bud
that.
actually.
Nah, that's
But
not
I
what he
say
told
butt.
me.
It's
in
called
your rhyme scheme, it's butt.
it's called poetic license or something like that.
It's called a
It's definitely
twofer.
not called that.
What is it called? When
Poetic
you're-
justice.
Poetic justice. It's called poetic justice. I
Poetic
can say
justice.
Was poetic justice Janet Jackson?
No, that's
Abdul.
no.
Paul Abdul.
No,
No,
it's
It's Janet Jackson.
Kendrick Lamar.
No, it's me.
No,
First of
the
all,
movie was Janet Jackson, right?
No, that's with
With Tupac.
no,
and
that's
Janet
Jada
Jackson.
Pinkett.
You're thinking of Cuba Gooding Jr. and radio.
No, dude, you guys
Yeah.
are bugging me
No,
out.
that's
Can you check that out?
Rudy.
Rudy. Oh yeah, he
No,
was a
no.
quarterback.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of The Replacements with Keanu Reeves.
He got a quarterback.
Or like the Robot Chicken version of Inglourious Bastards.
No, that's
Were they-
Friday Night Lights.
No, they show Hitler radio when he cries.
No, you're thinking of Tokyo Drift
No. I don't
or
think-
Fast and Furious. No, Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious.
Bow Wow was in Tokyo Drift.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That was a big-
Return the slab.
What's that?
From
Courage.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's Courage.
That's
Return.
a pretty deep reference.
Yeah, that's.
Nah, a lot of people
I
got
got
that.
it though. I got it.
Return
Though.
the slab.
The fucking the best episode.
One
That's
line of
yo,
one episode.
when your plug fronts you mad wax.
Yeah, and
You
it's
can't
fucking
say
half
it.
of it's
He
half,
goes, return the slab.
half of it's yo.
that's the most known
Fuck.
thing.
Hey, let me
on-
get my bar out. 7 grams is baking soda by itself. God damn it.
All right.
It's a chic Luke's
Next.
Oh, okay. Next
Next bus.
All right.
You remember that show?
Yeah, next on the tour
The
bus.
Next bus.
I remember.
Dude,
What about
2020
home-
girls would not be cool with that.
What about Room Invaders or whatever it's called?
That was crazy.
Remember that?
When they used to fucking raid your room
I do remember that.
and they fucking
They look at all your
Yeah.
cum stains and go, ew, I'll pick him because he comes the most.
He's very fertile.
So I'm going to pick him.
oh shit. And then one man would be Sacha Baron
Room
Cohen.
Raiders.
Room Raiders, that's what it's called.
Yeah. What'd you call it?
He
Room
called it room.
Invaders?
No,
Room Invaders,
oh, you
Space
did?
Invaders.
No, he did call Room Raiders.
I called
Yeah,
it
they
Room
called it
Invaders.
Room Invaders.
Invaders Zim.
Grr.
Full circle, dude.
Callback.
Dude, we're like
Mater
the Lion
Zim.
King.
Mater Zim.
Mater Zim. Fucking
Tomater
Larry the
Zim?
Cable Guy.
Tomater
Fucking
Zim.
blue collar.
That's text.
Tomater Zim.
Tomater Zim.
Yo, tomatoes, potatoes.
I don't know.
Tomatoes,
fucking thing,
potatoes.
dude.
Fuck the haters. I'm
Yo,
from.
what do you want? Potato soup? Tomato soup.
Potato soup.
With clams?
Nah.
Then it's a chowder.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
But corn chowder?
A potato soup with clams?
No, no clams.
Then it's not a chowder.
Is that a casino?
No, it's a clams, but it's not a casino.
They
'Cause
called
then you had to add the dough and the
in
sauce.
the live action Flintstones movie. They called money clams.
They did, and they also slid down the backs of dinosaurs. Nicholas.
Real life. John Goodman.
Mm.
John Goodman did in that movie.
He's an amazing actor, top 3 of all time.
You just said that about
Oh,
I'm not placing them. I'm just saying.
who did he just say was top
Tom
3 actors of all
Cruise,
time?
Brendan Fraser,
No.
John Candy.
He just said John Candy, Brendan Fraser, and Tom Cruise. Top 3.
It's bobsled time, dude.
What
Full
about that guy
circle,
we
dude.
just
It's
saw
a
on-
fucking coincidence in
What's
this
that guy we
bitch.
saw on Fiverr?
It's a coincidence.
What's the guy we saw on Fiverr that's in all those movies?
John Candy, Jim
No.
Belushi,
No, it's
David
Havitz?
Spade,
Who?
Lenny Kravitz.
No,
Dude, you seen his daughter?
Lenny
no,
Kravitz.
Beautiful.
was-
Beautiful.
Lenny Kravitz was the dude who said,
He said a lot
Oh,
of things. He also got his he got a dildo pierced in his nose once.
really?
He's the
Yeah,
guy
it
that
was a
says
thing, you know,
American
not a lot of people
woman.
heard about it.
Stay away from
American
me.
woman. Yeah, but didn't he steal that?
American woman.
He stole it from Bob Sager.
Bob Saget. It was a stand-up bit.
No, it was
No,
Lenny
is that
Hagar.
an original song?
No, he was
Sold it
playing
from Lenny
cards and he had
Hagar.
a full house.
Did you ever fucking build a house of cards?
Build a house.
Build a
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I don't pronounce
That
silent
sounds
K's.
like a-
Oh,
when
you
I
don't
speak.
sound them.
No, I pronounce K's. I don't skip past silent K's.
There's no silent K.
There wasn't a K in any of that. House of Cards.
There's not a K in any
Build
of
a
those.
house.
All right,
All right,
all right. You keep living in your fantasy.
Whatever. Yeah,
That's
because
it, brother.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
no king
it's silent.
in a house of cards.
No, because that's because they're silent.
There's no kings in a house of cards.
There's 4 of them.
I said K.
You said there was no K's. There's 4 kings.
Ks.
Come on,
What
dude.
if
Dude,
you
that's
use
a
everything?
sick riddle.
Come on, dude. Nah,
The troll toll.
I'm 3 steps ahead.
the
the
troll
troll
toll.
You have to
Don't
pay
do
the
it.
troll toll to get
Don't-
into this.
The shed hole.
There you go. This is a fucking shed hole. If I ever seen one.
The shed's a shed hole.
Dude, it's a fucking shed show. It's a shed
This is
show
a
and a
shed
shed
show?
hole.
Show
A
and a
shed
shed
show and a
hole.
shed hole. Dude,
want a
what are we
shed talk?
doing?
And
What are we
life's a
doing
beach.
right now?
We're on live.
I'm so happy that Just Blaze watching us on live.
He should come through.
How many followers we got?
Too many. Too many to count.
We got triple digits.
They're tuning into my.
You're doing
Sorry.
shadow. You're doing shadow puppets.
With no shadow. You're just doing puppets.
I'm just doing puppets.
Hand
Dude. They're not
puppets?
shadow.
Oh,
The lighting in here is amazing. Why the fuck would?
Dude, this fucking lighting and this fucking setup is too legit to quit. That's why we're.
Look.
Why we're what? Why'd you stop and just stare at me?
That's why we're blasting through
That's why
orbit.
we're-
Look, I'm doing
That's why we're blasting through orbit.
Who's
There
the
you go.
little
Cottontail,
little-
Peter.
Peter
Peter
Condo?
Contail? He's bopping him on the heads.
Well, he also
No,
created
that's
a
the
religion.
lioness with the mongoose.
No.
Oh, dude, keep your corona to your fucking self, man. Come on.
What happened? No what?
Huh?
No what?
That wasn't the lion.
Peter the lion?
Peter the friendly lion.
No, Peter created a religion.
Lion the cotton
Paul
tail?
created it.
Peter became Paul.
Paul became Peter.
Paul became Saul. Better call Saul.
Peter
Better
is
call-
another name for dick.
Breaking Bad.
A little Peter.
It's all full circle.
Peter.
Dude,
Mary
one
Magdalene.
trip down the
Peter
rabbit hole,
Pumpkin Eater.
and you're a Mad Hatter.
That's a lot of pups.
You
on
ever
this
eat a rotten
podcast.
pumpkin?
Easy with your peas, dude. You don't have your pop filter on.
Dude, you sound like a girl's fart.
Because I'm popping.
Yo, a lot of girls' farts smell like pumpkin. You ever realize that?
Have been studying
The real ones, though.
The real ones, though.
Not bad, not bad.
Yo, I haven't brought to you by Maxi Pads. They're necessary.
Cause
I'm fucking losing my mind.
period.
Because
Yo,
period. Don't have to explain it.
You
Yeah.
want to call it
Yeah.
Call it what?
Domino's?
I say we
Yes.
call it. I'm gonna have to listen back, and then we'll give it a name.
Let's call it spades.
Call a spade a spade.
You
Have you ever
calling
had
You're
to?
listening to the fucking ShedCast live. You
All
can go
day.
to claravita.com, enter the discount code SHED10 for 10% off of your fucking purchase.
That's right, Shed
We're
10.
brought to you by Riverside Culture and the Alien Entourage
As
and
always.
Cases Suites. We could get your own decadent fucking suites. And on our ad, it's spelled incorrectly. There's
there's
fucking
two
S's.
S's. Yo, my bad.
You're
Done.
not.
Caseless Wheats.
Dude, he goes, yeah, that's what he said. He goes, Cases Suites.
No, it's Keisha Sweets.
KEYSHL.
Sweets. Yeah, but that sounds like you're
ASWEETS.
calling her sweets. Calling her sweets.
Sweets?
Or
Hey,
wheats.
Hey, sweets?
Hey,
If she
sweets.
made bread, it would be Casel's Wheats.
Yeah, we just got
Or
it.
if she had the Tim's, Casel's Wheats.
That's a hard shoe.
Or
according
she
to
get
some
those
people.
13s.
All right, dude. Relax.
Alright, dude.
Maybe sometimes I learn something new. You know, maybe sometimes
stuck with
someone's
me.
gonna teach me something, and I got some fucking
Uncommon
You know?
knowledge.
Yeah, dude. Now I know. Maybe you don't
Yo,
gotta make
nah,
fun
but
of me for
text
it.
techie,
Did you know how to edit a fucking podcast?
Buckwheat.
buck techie, tech wheat,
Buck Tech.
tech wheat
I didn't know how to learn until you taught me.
is a
See?
hater.
It was
Look
a
at you,
hard
dude.
task.
You,
Task
Editing the-
manager.
yo,
Editing the podcast with my feet.
if
That's
there's
a
one,
hard task.
if there's one thing I know about techie, you know how
Got
to
to
maneuver.
say in a
Hard glass.
silver.
He can maneuver through
Flask.
the manure.
I can.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in this storm, and it's a shed storm, and where it's a shed show. It's a shit show.
The shed storm, and the shed show,
And
I
you're
was
full of
maneuvering
in the
bullshit.
shed
manure?
hole, full of bullshit. Dude, yo,
It's like a China
All
in
right,
the shed shop.
all
I
right.
put this whole podcast
Listen
on
up.
shed, dude.
On shed.
Big Shed.
Big Shed, shout out. You're rocking with the ShedCast as always.
Where can we find you?
Where you can find us.
Oh, I'm getting
ShedCast on
indigestion.
YouTube.
No, where can they find
As
you?
always. The space. ShedCast. As it should be.
One
Search
word.
us. Because there's a lot of
One word.
people trying to be us. They can't. And you can follow us every day, Thursday. Live on Instagram. Catch our episodes dropping on Thursdays. 9 o'clock-ish? 8 o'clock-ish? What do we got?
8 o'clock-ish, the episodes drop on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
9 o'clock-ish, we're live on Instagram like we are right now.
Yeah, and you can catch us on Instagrams at Mike Nice CT. We got Shed
And I
Tech
think
8.
the videos are going to start dropping Friday probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And
Or
we're going to have
Thursday, I guess. I don't know. We'll fucking have to figure it out.
We got the whole setup. We got the new studio set up. We got the new studio popping.
Jeff likes our outdoor chairs indoors.
Sound quality
they're
is on
versatile.
shit.
They're
He wouldn't
versatile.
understand that though. He's in the.
There's a fucking
Big Apple.
storm brewing on
He's the
Maple
big
Storm
one.
Street.
brewing. And we're fucking picking up, and we're gonna do our thing. You keep listening, and
We're
you can
picking
catch
up
us.
steam, boys.
There's
That's
a
it.
storm brewing on East Ave.
Sayonara later, bitches.
Well, I didn't. No
Well, I
one
mean,
else
we
got
didn't
to
do
do their
anything
fucking.
else.
No one else got to do their
Yeah, you
fucking.
did.
No,
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
you did.
we didn't get to give
We
our
didn't.
plugs
Where
at
we
all.
can find us.
You did. You had the chance.
No,
Don't
we
say you didn't
didn't.
have the chance.
You
We'll
had
run
to
it
When the
back.
fuck
talk
did
and
we have
say
the
we
chance?
started
The time
this.
we were doing this whole plugs.
You were doing the
You
plugs.
did plugs in the beginning.
Yeah,
and then
I fucking
stole
take
them
it
at the
over.
end.
I didn't
Stop
steal.
putting your fucking
stole
nose
it.
I
on
said
there,
Shed
dude. You
Tech
can't-
8.
That's my name. Don't
Yeah.
wear it out.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then it was like, boom, said Floyd, and you started talking about.
No one's. You never
other
said
stuff.
Sid Floyd. You just made
I
that
did.
up. No, you didn't.
I always say Sid
No, you
Floyd.
didn't. You said it in the beginning of the podcast.
It's Big Roy.
I
And
just said
it's-
big.
If you
big
ain't
Floyd.
Riverside,
It's just noise. And
You're
if you
just annoyed.
don't know us, no, you do.
Sigmund Freud.
yo, these sweatpants look crazy, fucking like dad style on the fucking camera.
You got to readjust the junk.
Ah.
All right.
I pinched the.
Sign
gooch.
off. All right. Where can we find you, Sid?
Sid_Floyd on Instagram, YouTube, Sid Floyd, everything else. We got a bunch of shit coming up. Couple new songs coming out. That's all I got.
Made a big stink about it.
Yeah.
Big stink. You made a big stink.
I need to change my diaper. I made a big stinky.
Sayonara later, bitches.
I didn't get to sign off either.
I know,
Jesus Christ.
I did that on purpose.
You can find me at ShedCast.
Because you said you don't get the chances and you want to start gibbering at the jabs.
Stinkies.
Start gibbering at the jaw.
You can find me at ShedTech8 on
Jabbering at the
Instagram.
at the
You can find
jabs.
me at ShedTech8 on Twitter.
Jabbering at the jabs.
We are dropping a new podcast soon.
What-
With me.
What is
and-
it going to be called, though? We got to think of that quick. But
Come on.
It's called
on
Don't
air.
throw him off like that. With you and
Not
the-
bad, because he could threw me
Cis
off.
Facts.
I like that.
Cis Floyd.
That's going to get a lot of people annoyed. I like that cis facts. You and
Six-
Justin just spitting cis facts.
Cis Facts.
I like it. It's not going to stick, but you
Fact
heard it here
fluid?
first. Facts fluid. That might
Nah,
not
it's too
be-
many F's. Not a lot of people with like weird teeth won't be able to say it.
That's true. We know a couple.
A lot of weird teeth.
We know a couple teeth.
But yeah, so you can find me there. You can find me there. Find me sometimes over there.
You can find me here. You can find me
Find me
there. I'm
there.
Charlie Sheen. That's another Mike Nice bar.
There.
SoundCloud. Check it out.
Check out SoundCloud. Cloud Sounds.
YouTube's.
That's how I go to bed at night.
Instagram. Yo, run the Instagrams up, yo. We're going to start posting a lot more shit there, and we're going to fucking have a lot of YouTube content.
Hell
and a lot
yeah.
of shit. So
Shout out
check
Jay
us
Morey.
No one's going to listen to the end of this. Anyway, fuck you. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Call me. I'll
Sayonara,
I'll eat
bitches.
your children.
He said S my C. Sayonara later.
What do you want? Wake it up.
Where's Mikey?
He's asleep.
70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude, hook me up. I don't want to make a fucking scene.
Well, you already fucking made a big scene.
70 for a dime is a fucking deal. I'll be back at 4 to pick it up.
He doesn't want to.
Dude, fucking tell him.
I already fucking told him.
Well, tell him again.
He fucking said no.
Well, make him say yes.
How the fuck am I tell him?
Mikey!